shit. Gotta like sage your dice every once in a while.
Yeah, well, because I told her Emily Axford sits her dice out in the full moon when they misbehave.
Oh, that's smart. Anyway, hi.
I would make my dice.
Emily Axford's my hero, don't mind me.
I would just tell them that I'm really disappointed in them, and then I would let them stew in that guilt, because that's more shame.
That is true. As somebody with a guilt complex, absolutely. Oh, yeah. I will stew on that shit for years.
What? What'd you say, Elizabeth?
Huh? Oh, I said it might be more effective than letting them stew in moon water. That's where I was.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry for the delay. Fantasy Grounds dropped a massive update that took for fucking ever to do.
Some of us had to work until...
Good times. Good, happy, fun times. It's fine. Anyway, happy International Women's Day, crew of all ladies and NBs. You're all amazing.
That is today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go us.
Suck it, men. Cis men specifically.
Specific men.
Cis white men specifically. Preferably middle-aged.
Are you just calling
Jeremy?
Rolling dice?
No. Looking at you, Jer.
Looking at you, Jer. Yeah. I'm sorry. Jer is...
Oh, thanks. Jer's arranged the enemy tonight. Again.
He's fine.
Jer helped with the encounter, so, you know.
Oh, God.
Well,
we're screwed.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I quit. I'm leaving.
We'll get what's coming to us then.
Yeah. Anyway, our sponsor for tonight is a cis white man. It's Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVECTAIR, all one word at checkout, to get 15% off your order. Just make sure to actually put the code in, because if you don't get the 15% off, and that's not my fault. Maggie, what's your dice pick of the week?
Was it Fireball this week, or was that last week?
That was last week. Mage Armor.
Mage Armor. Do you know why? Because if you're going to get a Fireball cast on you, you should put Mage Armor up first, so that you don't maybe get hurt as much. Even though it's not, because isn't Fireball a DC?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
So it actually won't do anything.
No.
You'll look nice in your Mage Armor.
It does it have an appearance, Mage Armor?
I don't think so.
No, it just kind of happens, unless you're playing Baldur's Gate, I guess.
I don't know why I chose Mage Armor, but it's pretty cool looking, so...
It is pretty.
The dice are really freaking beautiful.
And there's only one set left. So if you want it, go get it.
Mine have already been reserved. He's bringing them to Garrick.
What would you have named Mage Armor if you were going to name this dice? Or do you consider that Mage Armor is the right name?
I would name it Billiam.
Why?
Unexpected.
Because it's like the names Bill and William combined, and I think that most people wouldn't have that name, but it's not so complex that if they were called on in school, the teacher wouldn't know how to say it.
But why are we calling the dice that?
Because it's an easy name to say. Okay, second choice is Jimothy. It's another two names combined. That's easy to say.
What is even happening right now?
I don't know.
You asked me the question.
I don't know what I was expecting. I don't. Anyway, I don't know what I would call it. Probably like a spell name too. I don't know if I would go with Mage Armor, but probably something in that vein, I think.
Armor of Agathis.
Yeah,
frosty.
yeah. Maybe like Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know.
You just like tentacles.
Or something with water, like Watery Sphere, or...
Yeah, yeah.
You could call it a lot for Alan and Scott together. on the theme of Maggie's name.
Anyway,
I'm done.
you can find our merch over at tinyurl.com/vacmerch. There's shit over there you can buy if you want. It's cool if you don't. Whatever. I don't care. Shows wise, we got episode 2 of War Never Changes at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Mistwalkers returns at 8:30 p.m. And in 12 days, not that Artemis is coming, the Backpack will be in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for GaryCon. All of the wonderful people that you see currently on your screen, we're going to be there. All of us.
Literally all of us.
You know, if you see us, or hear us, probably more likely, come say hi. Or don't. It's okay.
Perception
The only one that bites is Affy.
Yeah.
I have a problem. It's how I stim. Anyway.
Usually with consent, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Consent is important.
you'll ask first.
Oh, for sure. And then I'll start gnawing.
So good. I haven't bitten my nails in 5 days.
Nice. That's good.
Yay!
Oh, another show. Maggie, Artemis, and I are going to be over on the Litching Hour on Tuesday for a Backpackers takeover of the Viva La Dungeon. So if you got nothing to do on Tuesday, come and watch us try to kill each other.
Amazing.
And remember, if you die in game, you die in real life.
Rick is also going to be there, and yeah, that's our takeover crew. So we'll be over there. If you haven't ever been to Sea Lich, we'll probably raid him today if he's up, just to do the thing. But yeah, whatever.
He's never going to want to play with us again after that.
We always say that, but then he always does.
I know, that's true.
And it was his idea to have a backpacker takeover, so.
Oh, well, you know.
It wasn't even my idea.
No accounting for taste.
So
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would be really tasty. We've been over how I think I would be delicious in a survival situation.
Yeah.
Elise
Anyway.
would be delicious. At least probably tasty.
Probably tastes like peasant sand. Anyway, take it away, Artemis.
All right. Well, so yeah. You guys, last week you returned to the material plane and spent not a whole lot of time in Co, but you ended up back. You teleported to Drales after that. I believe Aster used plane shift to get you there. And yeah, so you guys are currently in the elvish city of Drales, and you've met up, well, you're about to meet up with the king and queen. They've been sort of working on getting open communications with Ebonbreak and figuring out what the best way to infiltrate the city is going to be, or what the plan is. And you guys are here to mess everything up now, so, you know, it's fine. But when we left off, you had just arrived, and one of the guards had run ahead of you to let the king and queen know that you were back. You still don't know how long you've been gone. But, you know, you assume it's somewhere around a month, given what you kind of learned. But you're not entirely sure yet. But, yeah. So you're currently in the center of town. I will push the map out to you guys again here. Maybe if it wants to do the thing here.
Yeah.
But you're currently in the center of town. You're not that far from the blacksmith shop where you got your dragon scale attached ram. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well, they were running ahead of us, right? Like we're...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're sort of waiting for you to follow but I didn't know if that's actually what you were going to do because I never know with you guys.
I changed the button.
I know, all the buttons are like weird now.
Oh wait, I got an idea, guys. We should like move slightly slower than their like run speed, but slightly faster than their walk speed. Like we're like NPCs.
We're an escort quest.
Yeah, we're their escort quest, and they're actually the main character.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I get Elise gets.
But are you
stuck,
gonna get stuck
like,
in doorways? I was gonna say, are you gonna get stuck in doorways like Lydia?
Yeah, this is us right now.
I'm just like walking into a table.
Block them, player, from getting where they
I
are.
used to be an adventurer.
Exactly.
I am not a peasant. I am not a peasant. They call me Elise the Sneeze.
Do I have a soul?
Just there's just like a farting sound effect in the background.
Yep, exactly.
Stared in space.
It is getting to be evening time. You can see that the sun has probably just gone down. And the city is very busy. When you were here last time, it was a busier city considering its size, but it was not this busy. There are soldiers and people in uniforms everywhere. Ram, you're very reminiscent of past events being in this city.
Definitely not having traumatic flashbacks. It's totally fine, guys.
Yeah, no. It's totally okay.
Totally okay.
Nothing's on fire, everything's fine.
Is anything on fire?
Not that you can see.
That's good.
It also doesn't smell like anything's on fire, so there's that.
That helps.
Okay.
Can Ram smell?
The city just is very busy. Yes. And we've
I
also
have-
established that Ram can taste through their soul plate.
Let's follow then. I guess.
At a medium pace.
Aster
All
just
of a
like
sudden-
leans down from your shoulders and like wraps around your head so that you are like, in a way to try to comfort you.
As we walk,
In
I'm
that Aster way.
I'm ritual casting telepathic bond so that we can talk secretly amongst ourselves while we're talking to them, just in case.
Secretly amongst yourselves and Ram.
Yeah.
I don't speak in my head.
And then I'll say to Ram, try not to speak out loud this time.
What do you
If
mean?
you don't want the whole class to know.
What do you mean?
Right.
I can use my inside voice.
We're not inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
singing songs about bugs in their heads. Again, intentionally.
I feel like Beatles tonight. Beatles tonight.
Well, this town is full of fireflies, so it makes sense.
Ooh.
Sweet.
And it's getting to be nighttime, so the fireflies are like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay, well, I'm running around trying to catch supper. Yeah.
All right, so you follow the soldiers, and they lead you to the meeting house that you've been in before. When you came here the last time, you met the council in this building. They are there. There's been sort of like a war room set up, and there's a big table with lots of maps and stuff like that. And Ram, you can see what looks to be like a model of this city that's been sort of set up.
I feel like if we got some dice and maybe some parchment, we could make a really cool game out of this.
I've heard of that game. It's called Bunions and Flagons.
Oh, that must be new.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We were wondering when you were going to arrive. I have 3
were
different
we.
drinks open in front of me. How did I do that?
ADHD.
HD.
And they have stuff in them too, so like I know. I just like look down and I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm.
One for each hand.
Yeah.
Didn't you say 3?
Mm-hmm.
So how's it going?
The others for in here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so the Queen Ileana and King Asir are here, as well as a couple of members of the council from the Elven City are here.
That was the really old
you-
guy, right?
Yes, he's here. You can see him. And you also see.
Everybody's new. Okay.
No, you don't. It as far as like there's lots of new people here, but they're all like running around doing things like soldiers or assistants or whatever. Like
Red shirts.
nobody that you don't. Yeah, red shirts. What pasta? She's like meowing at me. You recognize. Let's see here. You recognize. Tadon is here as well, the general. And
General Tater.
Yes, General Tater. And so the old guy is Faradin.
Faradin.
And then you also see Sailor, Sailor Starscribe. They're here.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
They all sort of greet you.
So what's the plan?
Well, at the moment we're gathering troops, but we're about at capacity. We've pulled in units from all over Andaran. A couple of units have come from as far as Jasir. And then Ileana says, we've managed to get the army of Bohami gathered just outside of Bearspire as well. And Bearspire is a city in Bohami that you haven't been to yet. It's kind of east of Ebonbreak. It's sort of in between Ebonbreak and the coast.
Okay.
And they tell you that the majority of the army has gathered there. So the plan is to have the two armies sort of converge on the city and hope that that's enough power to take it back. And Tadon tells you the situation inside the walls is quite dire. The flare has laid waste to a lot of the city itself and killed many of the people that he has gotten a hold of. There is a resistance set up in the underground of the city. I believe a friend of yours is there, Bilfis.
Oh, yeah.
Gnome.
I built this.
Is he still having
Our friend.
the jitters? Has the siege on the city helped him deal with his caffeine addiction?
I think he probably has bigger things to worry about than an addiction to caffeine.
I feel like when you have an addiction, it is always there. So either way, I'm wondering for his well-being.
No one in the city sleeps well, I can tell you that.
That still does not answer my question.
We get bits and pieces, and information is slow to come out of the city. We do what we can to get supplies in. We've managed to open a few different lines of supplies into the city to help those that are still there and smuggle those that want to come out as best as we can, but the Flare sends his troops pretty regularly to search for them. And any who are caught trying to escape the city are executed.
Hmm.
That's bad.
Like how are they executed?
Do you really need the details?
I'm curious. I mean, if they have those kind of weapons, we should probably know about that, correct?
Well, he's called the Flare for a reason.
Elise, there's just like dial-up playing in the between the telepathic link.
He flays their skin.
I thought he would light them on fire because he's the flare.
Not
the
flare.
The flare.
Oh,
Layer.
the flare.
Like Apenet.
Like a mind flare. Without the
You
mind
did-
part.
Through the domains and the multiverse, you can hear somebody yell "blood spur" in the background.
Somewhere a horseman goes, huh?
He senses a disturbance in the force.
Exactly.
Ah,
Was the flare around last time? Or is he new?
He took over after Rirka, like, kind of took over the city. Like, she left the city in his command and
No,
went
I mean,
back
like-
to the mountains.
Like
Oh, roll me a history
like
check.
year before time.
Master
Well,
guides
you
me.
want.
Okay.
15.
16. Or did that not roll?
It did not go through.
Okay,
There we
even
go.
better. 18.
18. It doesn't sound super familiar. There were a lot of demons around when you were around. They were sort of everywhere at that point. It could have been. Maybe it sounds familiar, but you're not sure.
Hmm.
It's nobody you dealt with directly, at least.
Okay. Bless you.
No,
It's,
I unbless you.
it's getting to be allergy season.
So if I unbless you, then that would mean that you don't have advantage on your dice rolls, right? I counterspelled bless from Matthew.
It's just
I
you don't
lost
get the
that.
extra D4.
I don't know how spells work apparently, or mage armor or anything. I'm a poser, apparently. I don't know how. What are we doing right now? We're just hanging out, right?
Hanging out with the king and queen, trying to figure out how we're going to take back a city that's being
Yeah.
currently harried by a demon that flays people's skin off.
Okay. What if we flayed his skin off?
No, what if that's its kink? Not
Then
kink
he might
shaming.
be
I'm just saying.
satisfied, and he might leave us alone.
I don't think that's how this works.
I don't know how.
You just hear King Asir go, "Oh, I've missed you all."
Elise kind of looks in their bag.
You could
at the-
stay dead. It's fine.
Elise looks in their bag at the book, which has some flayed skin from like session 1 or 2. Elise internally asks themselves, "Am I the flare?"
We still don't know why you did that.
No comment.
Yeah.
I think that Maggie has forgotten why they did that.
No, so that we could preserve
okay.
it. So we could preserve the tattoo to figure out who the cultists were, and we figured it out. And now
Cool.
I just have it, because what am I supposed to do with it?
Burn it?
No, it's mine now.
Okay.
Should we go find Bilthus maybe and talk to him, or
He's in
somebody?
Ebonbreak.
Oh, I got confused.
We're in Drawleys right now, talking
Oh,
to the
yeah.
king and queen and the council of Drawleys.
Okay.
Our
Wait,
plan
can I
is to
just
have.
do a check? Are all these people that we see, have I seen any of them on the chessboard back at Morden's?
You could roll a history check.
Because I just want to make sure there's no, like, betrayer between us. There's no imposter or Mogus.
History, you said?
Guidance.
17?
Plus D4.
Because you have guidance.
Come on, fucker. 20. Dirty.
None of these people were on the chessboard.
Were we on the chessboard?
Yes, we were.
They're standing next to the chessboard.
You also
Oh.
were on the chessboard at one point.
Fuck that! No.
You
No.
were on the chessboard as a group.
Were we a pawn?
Yeah.
Fuckers. You're muted, Em. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you have like a really great one-liner there.
No, I was like, but high status though, because we're at least on the chessboard. Brady wouldn't care about that.
All right. Well, looking at this particular chessboard, this combat terrain, as it were, this definitely not a three-dimensional 5-foot grid system on this table here.
They use hex crawls.
Oh, fuckers. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Does this mean 5 feet? Does this mean 50 feet? I don't understand.
Yes.
So what's your plan right now? So far.
The plan is to have the two armies converge on the city from opposite sides.
A pincer
Right.
attack.
Yes.
Do like a good pincer maneuver.
The man we have in charge of the Southern Army is quite fond of them.
Is his name Geoff by chance?
I believe it's pronounced Jeff.
Oh, that explains so much. Okay. And
Both armies are just waiting for a go. We were waiting for you guys to come back before we made a move.
sorry
No
about
pressure.
that. Well, what did you want us to do?
Were you successful in your missions?
Yeah?
That did not sound very confident.
I'm a little fuzzy on what the mission was.
We're
You were
getting the
searching for
items.
something.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, we got that. Sorry, the mission
I
kind
found
of like...
spoon.
Yes, there were lots of spoons. The mission went well. It just evolved over time.
Most missions do.
Yeah. And I may or may not have yelled at Morden.
In person or just in
In
general?
person. In person.
To his face.
Why?
Because he was being a little bitch.
You can see a couple people kind of like look slightly confused. Nobody really questions that though. And the king and queen definitely don't question it because at this point they are like, yeah, that tracks.
So he's working from that side of the gate to try and amend the accord. Because this is their fucking fault and not ours. So
Amend it how? And this is Fared, and you hear like his sort of old warbly kind of voice, and he looks at all of you mildly concerned. Amend the accords how?
However, they need to be amended to allow for intervention beyond working through an avatar or whatever, because Rirka is so beyond an avatar. Like, beyond. She should be in the hells or behind the gate, but she's here.
But hasn't she always been here?
Not always. She wasn't born here.
Well, neither were you.
No, I know that. But I didn't have a choice where I went.
That's fair.
There.
Hey, Hidden Fun Games. Thanks for the raid.
Dab.
I would do that, but I would probably pop a rib out.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just because I'm
Thank you
so
for
young and
showing
spry,
up.
you know.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
I say as I recently got diagnosed with osteoarthritis at 28.
Oh, buddy.
I'm still young and spry though, I swear.
You are. You are.
So
Well-
yeah, don't we know that Rirka wasn't born here? She was born on Mount Celestia,
Yeah.
and then she participated in the War of Hells with Zariel. Now she's here for some reason. Do we know anything about Keelai's existence? That she had a lover at one point, or no?
You know that Ram served in Keelai's unit.
But did we know that they were?
Yeah, you knew that they were. Ram knew that they were together. I don't know if Ram shared that with anybody. You knew that they were vaginas.
They like these
Maggie.
things. I don't know the word for lesbians in sign language, American Sign Language.
I don't actually know that sign either. I
You should know
probably
that
learn
sign.
but I don't know that sign.
That
That is not.
That's
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Someone clip that.
But did Ram ever tell us that they were
Oh my
roommates?
god. That they were roommates.
Historically,
All this
they were
story
just
instead.
really good friends.
No,
and
Cedar, I don't know the sign for lesbians. I'm sorry. I'm a bad lesbian. I don't know the sign.
that's
sign
lesbian.
As long as you have short nails, you can do it, or at least enough nails.
I bite my nails. I have very short nails.
You have to have short nails, otherwise the sign just doesn't work.
Anyways,
I don't think so. I don't think Ram would have mentioned that just because, not that it's irrelevant, but it's not needed information. It's not needed intelligence for defeating Rirka or who Rirka is.
It is. I could show
What's
Rika my
no?
boot.
Sideways and tap your chin like this, Cedar? With your fingertip. Like this? This lesbian? More than my scissoring? Sorry. Cedar's giving directions. Oh, with the thumb?
There you go.
No, Happy, no.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna leave now. Sorry.
anyways, now that we've all learned that,
I am
We know that
unhinged.
Rika had a son.
no, you don't know any of that information.
I was just wondering out of
The only information that you know is that, well, you know that they were part of the army of the Seraphim. They served with Zariel. They fell, became this thing that they are now
Monster.
because they fell in love with somebody and were sacrificed on the mountain that Ram actually woke up on. So it's all coming together, sort of. I told you at the very beginning of this, it looked like the dude who hasn't slept for 5 days with all the red strings.
Okay, so we have all of our bullshit. 2 armies from either side of the city. What's their plan once they get past the walls?
Just start moving inward and clearing out as best as they can. We weren't sure if you wanted to go in with the resistance and come up through the middle of the city, or if you wanted to go in the front door with one of the armies. We weren't sure where you would want to go. You might have better luck as a smaller group.
We could do the sneaking, and the armies could be the distraction that pulls the other combatants out to the edges of the city.
The armies are fully prepared to act as distractions, if that's what you need.
Do we know that Rirka retreated to the mountain?
Yes, you have all gotten that information. You know that the city is in the hands of this person named the Flayer.
And which mountain is that she...
Fairlawn's Bane. Down in the Phasey Mountains.
We saw where that was.
Yeah.
Ow.
We'll mark it on the map here for you. Down here. It's sort of a mountain that was in between Veltodir and where Combador is. It's like a northern dwarvish city in the Phasey Mountains. There was a mountain, Ram, like you've been there, you know this mountain. It basically, it looked like the entire top of the mountain had basically just been like shorn right off and created this mesa there. You don't know how it got like that. You just knew that it was like that. All of the other mountains are like regular mountains with peaks on them, but there was this one mountain that was not.
Is that where she died?
Yes.
That explains a lot.
You were left there as guardians.
Right.
Of the galaxy.
And beyond.
Like, part of me just wants to take the head off the snake.
Like, go straight to her?
Yeah.
Instead of dealing with Mr. Flair?
Would we know, I mean, would that work? If we got rid of her, would he
You have
kind
no
of go
idea.
away?
You have no idea.
It might scatter the devil forces enough to allow the army to make a push. But it might not. Like, it depends on how. I mean, loyalty in the Hells is not exactly a thing.
Right.
So. My main concern is that we take out the Flayer and just the next devil pops up into his place. Because that's how it works.
Intelligence from Veltodir has come in that she seems to be doing something on that mountain, but we don't know what. Nobody can get close to it. Those that do not return.
That makes it even more, like, I don't know.
Oh. My concern is that the armies here will not be able to deal with the Flayer by themselves.
I mean, what can 5 assholes do?
I don't know. We're pretty good.
Well, yeah, we're pretty good, but we're no fucking army. We're just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, the armies can act as a distraction if you wish to go after the flare.
Does the army have any air support?
We have 1 skyship.
And 2 other things.
That ended poorly last time. You remember how that ended? Yeah, that ended poorly.
Yeah, but we weren't there last time.
Find it there. I did some amazing parkour shit. Didn't you see that?
Yeah, sure.
Our amazing Graham. It's true.
I think so. I don't think bringing that into this fight is wise. Because if something happens to these armies and to us, that's all that's left.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think...
What would the armies do for us? Or would that be something that we have to direct them to decide their effect first? Out of character moves.
What do you... Sorry, what do you mean? Can you repeat that? I didn't understand
Like,
the question.
what mechanical effect would using the armies have on our fight? Or is that something that we would have to determine
Less
by...
things to fight in the streets.
Mm-hmm. We'd be able to get to the main boss easier, basically.
Okay, so it would just be faster when it...
Basically, what they're suggesting...
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, go ahead, Alyssa. It's okay.
Yep. Okay, guys, sorry. I'm super, super tired. It's been a very long week.
That's
Have
okay.
a good night, everybody.
Night.
Thanks.
I'd do the Gen Z heart at you. However the fuck
I'll attempt to do the... No, my God, this is going so
What
badly.
in the hell is that, Bree?
There.
Break your finger doing
The
that.
millennial heart is this, so...
No, it's not. This.
That's 2 of the pink, 1 of the stink emblem.
Oh, fucking this.
I know.
The shocker, man.
Yeah. Because we didn't do stupid hearts at people.
Oh,
Grow up,
told them
Gen
we were
Z.
gonna fuck them in both holes.
Exactly right.
Well, I gotta go, guys.
I'm so glad Tideful came in for this. This is great. This is a great... Hi. Oh yeah, the showstopper? Is this the showstopper?
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
By the way, nobody said anything. I got new
Thanks
glasses.
for the raid. Sorry.
I can't tell.
Thanks and sorry.
I got new glasses. Nobody said anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Um,
They look very similar.
that's probably why I didn't notice.
That was the point. So Elise would say, Uram, I defer to your tactician's knowledge. If you think that they should stay here, then that's probably for the best, and we can just do reconnaissance as we plow through their forces.
It's probably best they stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Or... I mean, Baguna is closer.
We could go to Baguna.
We don't have to go to Baguna. They should go to Baguna.
Several of the people in Baguna have come here. I'm surprised that you can't hear them.
I don't. participate in that as a general rule.
That's sad.
No, it's really not. I had no choice but to hear everybody all the time. Every thought, every fear.
And then I go and Ram said, now you just have to hear us all the time.
Said that.
Rainy starts humming Careless Whisper, and Ram said,
Y'all can hear that, right? You guys hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you know how insane that makes me feel? I fucking hate Careless Whisper. Fucking hate it.
Dissonant whispers, is that why?
I'm leaving.
Sorry.
We can tell you're
I don't
not
know.
the stealthiest out of all of us. We just hear you clonk, clonk, clonk.
Ram just storms out.
But like still mentally connected, so it really makes no fucking difference.
No, and
Yeah.
that spell can be over any distance, basically.
Yeah.
Get back in here, we need your military mind.
Okay.
So, you think we should send the troops to Baguna? Is that what you're saying, Ram?
No, the ones that aren't participating move to Baguna as a forward point. It's the nearest city to the northern gates of Ebonbreak.
Okay.
Then what?
Well, no, I'm doubting myself because there's Wild Call as well, which would lend a lot of tree cover.
No.
No? You don't want us to go into your forest?
Our leader just died, and they have no one to protect them.
We're not going to your city. Trainee, we are a little bit beyond, hey, let's be pacifists right now. Just a little bit. Like, I'm not saying that everybody needs to fight, but I'm saying that things might have to happen.
Yeah, but that place in particular is more vulnerable now than any other options.
I know, and I have no interest in us going there. We are going to go around it.
I think that we should just send them to Baguna. We have made many concessions for everybody in this party, and we can make one for Karani because last time we did not, there were grave consequences.
I completely agree. I'm not saying that is the option. I'm just saying it is an option. Because we might get to Baguna and it's fucked.
Well, we'll figure that out when we get there.
Where is Canavestria on the map, like in relation to like Wild Call and Ebonbreak?
Almost right in between, just by the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit further over. I can't get it in exactly the right spot, but it's like there.
Mm-hmm. Right. Logically,
I marked where the other army is, by the way, where they're in Bearspire.
Okay.
Like the army of Bohami, that's where they are.
Where's the second army?
Where you are.
Oh, we're in Drawlace.
Yeah. Because that's primarily elves and the few Warforged that decided to come from Baguna are there. There are a couple of units. So they run you through like who is all shown up. They put out calls. There is a unit from Thax Gate. There is a unit from Fencia over in Jasir, like way over to the west. They've called in all of the troops, like except for just like the bare minimum, from all of the cities here in Andaran. And the army of Bohami has orders to gather in Bearspire.
And then there's the matter of, like, we actually need to do... Well, someone needs to do something about trying to save the people who are actually in Ebonbreak. Because they've been preparing also, right?
Yeah, the resistance has been there trying to keep ways through the underground part of the city open to get people out of the city if need be, and to get supplies in. Because you're talking about, so Ebonbreak is the capital. You're talking about 500,000 people in one place. So it's not like they can just funnel them out through the tunnels,
right,
all at the same time.
There's so much farming going on right now.
And if anyone was like injured or something, they'd have to stay and... Yeah.
And like from the sounds of it, Bilthus and a few of the people from the Hunters Guilds have been sort of leading the resistance. They tell you that I've forgotten his name, the guy from the Blind Beholder.
No, that's the lobster guy. Fuck.
I've got my notes, hold on.
His name is
Jiju.
Jiju, yeah, Jiju. There we go. Jiju the Blind Beholder. He is assisting. One of the ways that they've managed to keep open is in through his tavern and through the underground.
How does the army from Bearspire intend to cross the river into Ebonbreak?
There is a bridge.
I don't see no fucking bridge.
Because I made this map a long time ago, okay?
I'm just teasing.
Sorry.
I'm just teasing. So it's a bridge like directly into Ebonbreak?
Pretty much.
Is there
not ideal, but it is the easiest way. Or they can take barges that would normally travel from Wild. So Wild Call is... I couldn't get it exactly in the right spot on this map, but Wild Call is almost on the water. I don't know if you guys remember the city of Wild Call, but it has docks, and there are flat river barges that moor there, so they could... It would be slow going, but they could go that way.
Is the bridge still there?
Yes, the bridge is still intact. They've been doing everything they can to keep it intact.
Is there any option for getting in through tunnels like under the bridge or near the bridge so that some of them could get in and like open the doors? Or I don't know if there's like gates sealed off.
Yeah,
or...
that's actually a really good question. The underground, where the egresses, like where does it come out?
The ones that are still open, there's one that comes out on the north side of the city. Hold on, let me pull up the map of Ebonbreak itself, and then I can show you where they come out. Give me one moment here. Ebonbreak. Okay, so they tell you that there is one sort of come on, do the thing. There is a entrance that is in the there's a set of like barrows to the north of the city that there is an entrance to the underground there. It's one of the old ways. A lot of the Thieves Guild uses it a lot, but it's been kept open specifically to allow people in and out and supplies There is also an entrance to the southwest that ends up in the Verdun Ward that has been kept open.
And where's the bridge in relation to this?
Right out the southern gate.
Right out that way. Okay, so like the
Yep.
Okay.
the landmass kind of like comes in and
Yeah.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah. Scoops.
Are they like?
And then they could take, like, the soldiers that are on the other side of the river, they could take barges into the harbor, but they know that the harbor is being watched. So they would have the disadvantage of coming through open water for one thing, and there would be no cover coming in that way.
Are they also equipped, like, to know how to do like boat combat, like naval stuff, with proper like armor too? Because like you don't want a bunch of people in like metal
Fishing boats.
coffins.
Yeah.
They're fishing boats. They're fishing boats and trade barges.
Yeah, because no, I mean like the soldiers. If they go through it that way,
I mean,
if they sink, they're gonna sink.
there's no point where they're not going to be seen approaching. Crossing the bridge, coming in from the north gate, like they're going to be seen for months.
Yeah.
I think Laguna is probably still our best in, right?
I think Bagoon is probably a better launching point.
Yeah.
There's no having to fight with water.
So Ebonbreak is built on a very kind of gentle hill. The Sterling Palace is up on a sort of real kind of low grade rise, and then the rest of the city sort of filters around it. I just couldn't figure out how to do that on a map because I'm not cool like you. But
I am pretty cool.
The city, like the Sterling Palace sort of overlooks the city, and Ileana sort of looks at you guys and says, and remember what is below the palace.
Sure.
Isn't it the old city?
The old city.
Yes.
The old city with its vibrators.
Yes. The path through the north will take you right through that.
Do we know if they've accessed anything in the old city?
It doesn't look like they're looking below the city. The underground has been kept mostly to the resistance. They do not appear to be digging below the city, so it's possible that Rika's unaware.
And there's no like stray teleportation circles. I know you teleported us before.
Only the ones inside the palace.
That's probably where the flare is, though, right?
Last we heard, he was near the palace, yes.
So you could teleport us there, though. So we wouldn't have
to
travel by foot.
Well, so there's that teleportation circle in Baguna that you guys took. If we launched from Baguna, I could send you through the circle there, but you would be right in the middle without backup for a while. Unless you sent the army ahead and then joined when they were engaged.
How long on foot did it take from Baguna to Ebonbreak?
3
days. For an army.
3 days.
Is it about the same from Bearfall or Bearspire?
From Bearspire? No, it's a little bit longer from Bearspire. It's about 5 days. It's about 5 days walk from Bearspire, so that army would have to leave first if they wanted to get there at the same time.
Is it the same
It's
from
just a matter
and
of coordination. I'm sorry, what?
Is it about the same from Dralays and Bearspire, and that's why they are?
Yeah, it would be about a 5-day march. They just gathered in Dralays because that's where the council is.
Mm-hmm.
And so if the council doesn't have any other resources that could be smart to send them in ahead of time and then we teleport in. Because they would probably start directing their forces there.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if they start seeing them immediately, we don't have to wait that long.
Yeah.
As long as there's a separation of forces, correct? I look at Ram because Elise is a courtier. They know about politics and stuff, but so they have like a limited knowledge of war strategy, but not the best.
We can dispatch the armies and have them hold position beyond eyesight. Within a mile, preferably. And then when we port in, does anybody have any way to send off like a flare, like a signal flare of some sort? Or like skyrite, maybe?
I'm sure that O has got something that blows up.
That's probably true. Let me look.
Yeah. Do you?
Aster probably has the ability to repair skyrite, but
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I would think so at this point. She would have that.
We might want to get in touch with Cottonwood as well. I know that they were recovering last time we spoke to them. But maybe they can lend aid. Since they're an archfey and nobody bothered to tell me that.
You knew.
No, I did not. Okay. You guys are smart and I'm pretty. That's how this works.
You're also really charismatic.
I am very charismatic, thank you. Crady, say something nice about me as well.
you're really good at your job.
I am really good at my job. If there's a survey, I'll send it to you guys if you die. And then
And
you
you've
can fill it out.
gotten
Real
much
articulate fella.
You've gotten much more empathetic since you started doing that job.
I know. I am the most empathetic empath to ever empathy.
And so humble.
I am extremely humble. That's why I'm asking for compliments instead of just stating the obvious.
Aster can skyrite.
Oh, has a kazoo. And also, like, lightning bolt and...
Did you just say she has a
firebolt.
kazoo?
Yeah.
Yes, O made a
Yes,
kazoo.
O has a kazoo.
Like, on the way to Drales the first time around, O made a kazoo.
Important.
I'm like
Look,
trying to find
O is just a baby. Like,
ability.
O and Elise are just babies.
You're just little guys, so you can't be mean to us.
How do I tell what O's infusions are?
It has to do with their spell list, if I remember correctly.
I don't know how.
Or no, it's something that they made. I don't remember what Alyssa made.
But like, is it in the notes? Is it in?
I'm looking. Hold on. Fuse item.
Oh wait. Boots of the Winding Path, Homunculus Servant, Goggles of Night, Cloak of Protection. Well, they have their own goggles now. They don't need Goggles of Night. They have the glasses.
Yeah.
The Goggles of Night she gave to me to give me night vision.
Oh. Gotcha.
Because I don't have dark vision as a Warforged, which is dumb as shit. Same way cats don't have dark vision. Fuck you. Fuck
yeah,
you.
they should have dark vision.
Yeah, they should.
Karini doesn't have dark vision.
You're a cow. That makes sense.
I can't imagine what that's like. Not
More like a deer.
It seems terribly inconvenient.
It was okay. I feel like I had a module during the war that like let me see in the dark, but it probably got scrapped. I don't know.
I will have perfect 20/20 vision for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
In the dark and in the light and in the dim.
It's not perfect then, is it? Because it's only in grayscale.
No, that's perfect. That's the true experience.
Anyway.
Colors don't exist in the dark. They go away, obviously. That's how it works.
So
Yes.
the plan is to have the armies begin marching.
Yes, to Baguna.
No.
Oh,
They're marching
no.
to Ebonbreak. They're going to be within a mile of Ebonbreak around the same time, hopefully. And at the 5-day mark, when they both should be in place, we get ported into the castle to deal with the flare. And when that happens, some sort of signal into the sky that can be seen.
Mhm.
Now, if I was the one embedded in the city, that bridge would be wired to shit to blow up as soon as like the majority of the army was on it. So
We have resistance fighters attempting to keep the bridge clear.
it's a big bridge.
It is a very big bridge, but we're doing our best with what we have.
I'm just saying, like,
it is possible to swim the river. It's just dangerous. And you're talking an entire army trying to cross the river under the eye of whatever's in that city.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that is where I would focus a lot of my efforts, especially if an army suddenly appeared over the horizon. So,
Two armies.
there is that, but logically speaking, if I have two armies, one at my north gate, one at my south gate, and I'm being Eiffel Towered, I'm going to make the most damage by making that bridge blow up.
I don't think Eiffel Tower means what you think it means.
Probably not.
Where even is that in the lands?
I don't know.
No, but I'm fine with that, Ram, so long as everybody else is privy to the idea.
The seer says, if that is the plan, I will go now. I will go to the Southern Army.
How long is it going to take
Orders
you
like
to get
this.
there? Or are you just going to poof?
I would poof, as you say.
Okay. I mean, I had to ask. I don't know. Maybe you decided to go for a walkabout.
I would fly.
That's not what a walkabout is, Seer. It's walkabout, not flyabout.
All right, well, that sounds like a
lead the
plan.
Southern Army here then, or lead the Southern Army to Ebonbreak.
Okay.
Wait. I'm having a space. Who is Seer? The fuck?
That's the king.
No! We just said no! No king, no queen, no. No. We talked about this. The two assets. You don't know. No. Because if
These
we
are our
die
people, Ram.
and we fail, you're all that's left. So no. You need to be able to lead the secondary offense if we're gone, which is a very real possibility.
You
So
can see
no,
he's very uncomfortable with this idea.
I'm uncomfortable with your face. You're not going.
We'll be fine. Is there a temple to the Everlight in this city?
There is a shrine.
Okay. Someone's gonna have to show me where that is after this.
Get off her ass. Just kidding.
She's the one that sent me here. She's
I
been
know.
involved.
I know. I'm trying to, you know how I feel.
Yep.
Eliana sort of pats her husband's arm and she says, "They speak the truth, husband."
Fucking right I do. I have done this before. Throwing all of your A players at the same time at the same problem is the stupidest fucking decision you will make.
I could think of stupider, but I won't say them.
Decision
By the
made.
way,
We'll
where
just-
you
What?
I-
Granny?
Decision made then? This is what we're doing?
Just send a message and tell them to start walking.
You see Eliana, like her eyes flash over in that sort of bluish silver color you've seen before. Like she's obviously sending a message. And a few moments later, she comes back to herself. They're on the move.
And in 2 days, send another message. Or obviously dispatch the ones here. Or no, because it's 5 days.
Here it's about the same.
Yeah, okay, so dispatch. Send everybody. Send everybody. Except you two.
Yeah, there's instant action. Like when the decision is made, there's action just around you. And Rem, you're sort of used to this sort of organized chaos before a battle. You're used to all of this movement. It's very, very familiar to you. And the king and queen both, like, you can see they kind of hold each other for a moment and then turn to you. So we take the skyship to Baguna then.
Yes.
How long do you need to prepare?
I'm good. How about the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Very well. We will go and prepare the skyship. Meet us there when you're ready to go.
Is there a shrine in Baguna?
Yeah.
While we're on the ship, I believe that maybe we want to contact any other allies we've made. Karani with our sending.
Yep.
I would recommend,
especially those still in the city.
I would recommend that maybe you talk to Cottonwood so I don't have to.
Sure.
It's gonna be sending after sending of yelling at Cottonwood.
I believe that I will contact my mother and see if maybe she has any sway on anybody, down in the desert who might be willing to lend a hand. Probably contact Clarity and Robin as well. Who else have we made friends with that like us and that we didn't immediately piss off and they got mad at us?
There's a certain vampire captain in the north.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, the one we gave the shield to, who's Avi? We could do that. We might want to also, the people of Wild Call, we probably want to let them know.
Peter, calm your tits.
We might want to let the person in Wild Call that we met in the beginning of our journey know.
I don't know if I know who that is.
The guild leader. Mommy? Sorry, not mommy.
I'm sorry, who are you talking about?
The guild leader who gave us the quest in the beginning of our story at Wild Call.
Oh, Amaya?
Yeah. We have to full circle this bitch. This is the final countdown. Da 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 da. We don't have the rights.
The final countdown.
No, we don't have the rights. We only have the wrongs.
So in Wild Call there's Captain Amaya who's in charge of the city guard, and then there was Talia who was the Hunters Guild leader.
Well, we have a lot of sendings that we can use to be on the ship. I should call my girlfriend and tell her, like,
girlfriend is
hey,
in Ebonbreak.
She is?
Yes, your girlfriend is in Ebonbreak.
Yeah, so I could be like, hey,
with
babe,
her brother.
About might die. We should exchange some salacious messages in case I do. Like,
She
hey,
might
girl,
already be
you up? Like, my ascending has, like, enough characters to be worth, like, 20 in just wise.
As long as she's still alive.
Okay, so what immediately are you doing? Is Karini going to the shrine here?
No,
or
if we're going to Bohami, then we're going there. Or Baguna, I mean.
Okay. So you go with the king and queen to the skyship to prepare. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the skyship is readied. Like their very minimal supplies are loaded, and you're underway within 2 hours. And the skyship moves really fast. You'll beat the army there pretty quick. Like,
the army's not going to Baguna.
Yeah, I mean you'll beat the army to your spot by a couple of days.
Oh.
So, there. Map here.
The whole time on the ship, while we're flying, Karini's just going to be, like, tied to something on the deck and meditating with her pin, trying to, like, talk to the Everlight about this magic item.
Okay. Are you casting commune, or are you just trying to pray?
Just trying to pray. Just trying to wake it up some more.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
Guidance.
Okay. 25.
Okay. So you spend the majority of the trip with this thing, and you get this sense that, like all of the others, it needs to get to know you before it will
Then
sort
that's
of
what
reveal
I'm
its
doing.
power to you.
Getting to know it.
Take it out for, a couple of drinks.
Getting
Yeah,
to know
exactly.
all about you.
Exactly. All right. So who are you contacting while you are on the ship? You'll have a couple of days of prep that you can do. You need a long rest though, right? They're magic users.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah,
Wait.
especially if we're going
I
to
think
all
we
do
had
that
one.
Sendings.
Oops. Yeah,
Right?
every goddamn time.
So let me see how many uses that I can do sending at. Oh god, there are so many.
Everybody should have. Everybody should have a long rest now.
Mm-hmm.
Should have all your spells back. All of that. And I don't think any of you were suffering from any conditions coming back this time.
Oh, I'm suffering just from general ennui.
I think
Elise is just like laying around on the ship, just sighing heavily. Exactly.
My little, like, every time I do it, my little, like, cow lick moves.
Why is this in the way?
It's like thoroughly drooped.
Yes, exactly.
Can cast this 10 times a day?
What are you talking about sending? Yeah, I can cast
10.
3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Plus, I can use my
Sorcery points.
What?
Your sorcery points?
Yeah, I can use my sorcery points to gain more spell slots for that.
So you'll have 2 days on the ship to get back to Baguna, and then you'll have a couple of days past that before the army is in place. So just, like, let's go through who you want to talk to, what you want to say to them.
What's his name? In Ebonbreak.
Is he, Bilphus?
Bilphus?
Yeah, Bilphus.
Okay.
We should talk to him.
Start with
let him know
Bilphus.
we're coming. Give him a timeline.
Do you want to say this one, Corinne? I mean, Emily?
Sure.
Corinne Emily?
Corinne Emily? Sure.
Effie's got one job on this ship.
It's to finger people. I mean, wait.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No, that's the wrong kind of fingering. I can't do it now. You.
Oh my God. The armies are on the move. Be there in 5 days of travel. We are also coming. Right into the castle? Prepare best you can.
Okay, there's a pause, and then you get back. Who is this? You're coming here when? What? And then there's kind of a pause, and then he's very clearly talking to somebody else, but like sending this message also in his head, like, because it's Bilphus. He's talking to somebody else, and you can hear him say, "I got a weird message. The army's coming. We need to get ready. Pack my bags. Let's go." And that's all you get.
Let's.
Oh, Bilphus. Okay, that's one.
Hello? You should contact.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and yeah.
Who are you? You should contact the person that you think is smartest to in your village to let them know shit's about to go down, so they're protecting themselves.
Probably my dad?
Are you your own dad?
I'm my own dad.
It's a Dimension 20 reference.
If your teacher's your dad, they have to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. You should probably tell your dad. Remember, I have a dad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally not chained in a dungeon somewhere. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes it.
I don't think it's that kind of dungeon.
Maybe there's a dragon there.
Okay, yeah, I'll send a message to my dad that just says, armies are moving toward Ebonbreak. We are going as well. Be there in 5 days. Be ready to protect yourselves. Love you. That's it.
Okay, so you get back. That explains why Cottonwood's here. We're safe for now. You keep yourself safe. I'm so proud of you. I love you.
Cool.
That's all you get.
And then I'll probably send a message immediately after that to Cottonwood that's like,
What the fuck are you doing?
what are you doing? Are you coming to Ebonbreak? We'll be there in 5 days. Are you helping us? What's going on? Keep my family safe.
Who are you?
That's it.
You get back. I'm protecting your family. Calm down. They'll be alright. I got the village. Focus on your tasks. I'm still recovering.
Okay.
Drink tea.
Craney makes a pot of tea. Okay.
You guys watch Karini's doing this sending spell, and like all you can see is like the yellow magic in their eyes, and then they immediately start
Rolling.
making a pot of tea.
What's the tea for? Sis, are you going to spill it? I heard that.
Cottonwood said I should make some tea. So
How is
that's what
that
I'm
going to
doing.
help the situation?
I don't know.
All
It's
right.
good for you. Antioxidants. Who are you messaging?
Okay, you want me to take a turn?
Sure.
Because I was going to say you should probably... One of us should message Aster's parent.
That's true.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do it?
I can do that one.
I think they like you better than they like me, so...
I don't think that's true. Everybody kind of likes you.
They do, you're right. Everybody does like me.
That's what? How many have I done? 3?
Yep.
Okay. So far.
Because we can
Ram,
also
make me a
use our
perception check while this is all going on, by the way.
all of us?
Ram.
Oh.
Okay, just Ram.
Mm-hmm.
What about Aster and O?
We're being attacked. No.
Aster
17.
can make one if they want.
O's trying to catch bugs.
Yeah. I imagine O is standing like on the front of the ship just with their beak open.
Remember when
Yeah,
I
that
ate all the
tracks.
ocean bugs?
Her passive is 20. Put that up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, now I need you to roll a stealth roll for Reggie.
Oh, God.
What?
I can't. It won't let me open the character sheet.
I know, what the heck?
I don't know. I have it pinned, but it's not letting me
Reggie,
open
damn
it.
Hold on.
Help. Send help.
Rocks fall, Reggie's dead.
No!
Wow.
You killed the sun?
Where did they fall from? We're in the sky.
Technically, I did knock his ass out. I did knock him out. Twice.
Yep. That's true.
It's not letting me open anything on my taskbar. I don't know.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Rude.
$19.
Okay.
Oh.
This is fine.
Anyways, continue with your sending spells.
Freaking A. Who else?
I would also like to point out that Ram is doing the counting for you guys, but only has 6 fingers.
Who's next?
I can go next, so that we alternate using spell slots, I guess. Would be smart. So I can do 2 real quick. Mom is Elise going to save Ebonbreak. Ebonbreak's one word?
Ebonbreak's one word, yep.
Ebonbreak, I love you. Is BT dubs one word or is it multiple words?
One, I guess.
BT dubs, dad trapped in tower, has been long time, will save him soon. Kiss kiss.
One kiss.
One kiss.
So you know that this spell gets there, but there's no response.
My mom's probably in shock because I just told her where my dad is and that he's a political prisoner. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I feel like if I didn't say it and I died, that would also be bad. Okay,
Honestly?
Second message is going...
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
Second message is going to go to Karani's dad. Just kidding.
What?
I'm gonna message your dad because I don't have a dad right now.
Message your dad and tell him in case I die, I love you.
Oh yeah, I could do that instead of telling your dad I love him.
Right. Because you know he's alive now.
Yeah, but so is your dad. Okay, I'll message my dad. You know.
I already talked to my dad. You don't
No,
have
but
to
I haven't talked to your dad.
Oh boy.
I don't have a dad.
Hey,
You
Ram.
could message Mechanus if you want.
No.
So what's his butt?
Primus.
Ram,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta... hi, Dad. Is Elise going to save Ebonbreak? Ebonbreak's one word, yeah? Okay. I miss you. Hopefully we'll live and then find you. Too bad. Just to imply that. Oh, I have more? Oh, wait, instead of too bad, then I will go. Then we'll get you. Too bad. Just two.
No, then we'll get you.
Then we'll get you.
You
I
get
mean, I
back.
hope that's friends.
What's wrong with Ebonbreak? Why are you going to save it?
Ebonbreak taken over by Rirka, crazy, fallen Asimar, bitch. Also, someone there named Flair, who takes off people's skin. City under siege. Am best hero.
And best.
Am best.
There's like a very long, drawn out pause, and then you get back. Be safe, I guess. I'll see you when you're finished, I hope. Stay away from the tower. It's not safe.
He told me to
Wait
stay
till
away
level
from the
20.
tower. But I'm not going to stay away from the tower.
Nope. We'll get him.
Okay. So you want to do yours now, Crane, and tell Aster's mom that you love her?
I remember Aster's mom's name. Well, Aster's here. I guess she could remind me.
Her name's Mom, duh. I feel like would be Aster's response.
Aster's mom.
I feel like she would just be like, that's Mom.
Karani here.
Aster's mother's
mom
name
has
is. Hold on one second.
going on.
Keisha. Where are your notes? Here we go.
Hey. That's the song.
Aster's mother's name is
Cathelda. Aster's dad doesn't know.
Isla. I'm like, I had to look at.
Isla?
There's a lot of names on this list. Yes, Isla.
All right.
Her dad's name is Sororis, and her mother's name is Isla.
Okay. Karani here. Our group is headed to liberate Ebonbreak. Aster wants you to know we're gonna try.
Nice.
Like,
you
this is a mental spell, but are you saying all of this nonsense out loud as you cast this?
Yeah, because I want
Okay.
Aster to know what I'm saying. You
Okay.
stay safe. Protect your home. Love you.
There's a pause, and then you get back. Keep my daughter safe. The swamp has gone back mostly to normal.
Oh.
The tree is thriving again. Tell Aster she's welcome home whenever she wants to.
I read all that back. Then I message Primus. No. Dear Metal Daddy. Fuck you. No.
Dear Metal Daddy, fuck you, 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 fuck you.
Those are all one word.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Those count as one word.
Oh, they're hyphenated?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't really message Primus.
Do it.
That would be
Like, it
so
would be
Kane dared you.
hilarious.
Kane dared you. Do it.
I mean,
Hey, bitch.
what was the? Didn't I
Why
use
are
a
you
spell?
corrupted?
Didn't I use a spell once to talk to Ayun? Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
I could
safe
use
to
the
do
same
that
thing.
though with what's about to happen? Because
Probably not.
yeah, oh Charlie, Charlie,
Hi, little
Charlie.
He's a good boy.
You got a good brushing today.
Oh,
Cranny's
oh,
wise.
Pasta
Chili
is big
well.
bad.
That's what-
Pasta
Oh
got
my
mad.
God. Oh my God, Pasta's jealous.
Look, I'm a button pusher. Don't tell me to do this. Cranny's supposed to be wise.
Us down.
What do you
He'll
want me to
dub
say
it
to
this
your
shit out.
dad, Ram?
I don't want you to say anything to him. He's a dick.
Okay.
Hey,
But also tell him
Primus.
to, like,
Says nothing.
suck a dick.
Granny goes, like, according to exactly what you say, and says, "Hey, Primus," and then says nothing after that. No.
Ram is just sitting there like,
I'm not really doing it, Ram. Calm down. Do you want me to? What do you want me to say?
I wouldn't even know what to say other than you're a piece of shit.
Y'all screwed up and your forge is sending broken things here?
Your
In
forge is
case you
sending...
need to get that checked?
Why is your forge still going?
Hmm? A fair question as well. Perhaps a better for another time. Who else are we messaging?
I don't know. Who are you messaging?
I'm gonna message my girlfriend,
Okay.
babe.
Rayla?
Coming to free you soon. Told Bilphus you should rally your friends. I miss you. Also, hope no die. Oh, do I still have more? How many more do I have?
6.
Hope no one dies. Kiss, kiss.
You get back. Good to hear your voice. I'm with Bilphus and my brother. Beginning to coordinate attacks. See you when you get here. Stay safe.
Nice.
Kiss, kiss.
That's all you get.
Oh. Hey, Corinne, it's your turn.
Who else is there?
Why don't you contact did you say her name was Alma in Wild Call?
Amaya?
Almaya?
I don't know that person.
Amaya,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, you don't
Green-
know them. Shit.
I've never met that person.
Why don't
Elise,
you
you're actually the
contact
only one that
Captain Appy?
really... would be able to contact them. You could contact
Happy.
Talia as well. But yeah, Karini could contact.
Oh, yeah.
Affy.
Bring.
I could do that. Okay, sure. If you're in the mood for a fight, we are going to be in Ebonbreak in 5 days. Fighting some guy named the Flayer, apparently. Supposed to be a real bitch.
Supposed to be a real.
Nah. I'll just say supposed to be a bitch.
Okay. Affy, would your character go?
It's not my character. I didn't make her. You did.
Just based on a lot of your characters, so.
Fuck yeah, she'd go.
Yeah. Okay, Karini, you get back. You get back. I know him. He's dangerous. Don't stand too close.
Oh.
I'll see you there.
Oh, shit. She's coming, and she said don't stand too close.
But that's what I do. I also don't have skin, so that's probably in my favor.
True, but I'll pump you up with some spells and things. You'll be fine.
I love when you pump me up.
I'm here to pump.
I just start like
You are.
lifting Karini.
Bench pressing Karini as she's
Yeah.
casting sending.
Yeah.
Elise,
though, like,
That tracks.
Muscles are not a thing. Like, I'm not going to get stronger by bench pressing my friend.
Elise then contacts what the fuck is that? The fucking who you just said Karini can't contact because Karini don't know them.
Amaya or Talia?
What's the difference again?
So Amaya is the captain of the city guard in Wild Call, and Talia is the person in charge of the Hunters Guild
I'll contact them
in
both.
Wild Call.
I'll contact them both.
Okay.
I'll-
Who do you
I'll
start
go
with?
For the city guard first. Is Elise siege happening in Ebonbreak? Be prepared or help us. One of the two. BT Dubs, I am chosen now. Oh. Any questions? Kiss, 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 kiss.
You get back. We're keeping the bridge clear on our side. Troops headed here will be able to cross. You also get, we'll do our best to join them when the soldiers arrive.
No kisses?
No.
Drinking a posture check.
But I like sitting like a gremlin.
Okay, Elise would relay the
It doesn't
information.
hurt when I sit like that.
Elise would say the bridge is being cleared and they're going to help people cross over.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Talia now. Is Elise going to free Ebonbreak? Don't know if you can call other guilds to help us, as destruction will reign supreme if we do not get help. Kiss kiss.
If we do not get.
If we do not have help. The kisses
You
are
get back.
tone.
Sure. You get back. I'll send out the word to the other guilds in the area. We'll do what we can and help the city guards. They're holding the bridge.
Yeah, the city guards.
Okay. I thought it was 25 words.
That was 25.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Up, down, 5.
Trying to think who else we could contact. Because they have to be on this plane too. That's the thing, right?
No.
You know?
There's only a chance it won't work if we send it to another.
Oh yeah, because you failed every time you tried to contact Cottonwood, and then when I contacted Cottonwood, it worked.
Maybe check in.
Or they were unconscious.
Maybe check with Morden, see how that situation is going.
You want to talk to him, Karani, because you're also like a religious chosen one?
I don't think I am.
You are a chosen. We are all chosen ones. We are the Phixius 5.
Rainy just looks at Ram. Don't tell them that. But you're totally right. Anyway, okay. Could I just send a prayer to Morden without using a spell slot?
Please make me a dexterity saving throw as the ship just suddenly rocks side to side in the air currents. And the breeze knocks out all of the torches on deck. So you're in darkness.
Oh,
I have dark vision. 16? Pasta, did Pasta do it?
16. Okay, you're okay. You kind of lose your footing for a second. You almost fall over, but Karini's there and steadies you as the ship sort of is buffeted by a particularly strong wind that you're not sure where it came from.
So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. I've used 4 uses. So I'm going to use my magical guidance to refresh. No, that's the wrong thing. Where's the things? What's the fucking ability called?
Meta magic.
Oh, is that just? Isn't it Fontaine? Wait, it's Fontaine magic.
Fontaine magic, yeah.
So I'll expend 4 points, so that I still have a 3rd level spell slot in case something bad happens.
Please, you have disadvantage on your next skill check, by the way.
Dang.
Okay. Who's torturing me?
Who do you think it is?
Jeremy?
No.
Oh, who is it?
Cedar.
Oh. Cedar, poor K.
We're over land.
Go ahead. Enrage the ocean.
Do it.
Oh, you cannot
Spend
enrage
all
the sky.
your points. Spend all your points now.
Wait. I've used five of them. I'm gonna message one more person. I'm gonna message Zizu and be like, Zizu, Isalise, what would happen if I summoned an aberration to fight Ryuka or Flare? I'm aberrant mind now. Got cool, slimy powers. Kiss, kiss.
Oh, jeez. Terrifying.
You get back. I'm a little busy right now, Elise, but be careful and be smart. Are you coming here to fight? Things are in motion here.
I'll send another thing. Fuck yeah, I am. Same with my friends. We're going to chosen one us out of this so hard, my friend. Am always smart. Kiss.
Am always smart.
Am always smart.
Okay.
In a chosen one our way out.
Is that going to be the
what was it?
The chosen
one our asses out of this? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Epic.
Anybody else?
There can't be anyone else. I've used 6 spell slots.
Okay.
No, there are two. There's 2 actually.
What?
Clarity and Robin and Pog. We should probably all message. Can I just do a generic message to them all out so we don't have to keep doing these?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, no, I'm gonna be Ebonbreak, Under Siege, Phixius, going out, assemble biatches. This is our last stand. So we have to stand up. Kiss, 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 kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Okay, you get various messages back. I think that's a good place to take our break, and then we'll deal with the rest of this nonsense when we get back.
We'll be back.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
I'm Effie the DM, and this is the Vectair. If you know, you know.
I swear naturally. But if I have to think about it, I can't. I can't just work the words in. Shit fuck.
Could you just get them a bowl of lube and we can just get it to go? I don't know at this point what to say or to do.
A bowl of lube.
They make it in flavors.
I will cast guidance on your penis. There you go. Pet pet.
What if we go find a plant, 2 plants that you connect with, and then we don't just go pick them, but you connect with them, you know?
We'll find a shrubbery. Make sure it's nice and not too expensive.
Me.
I like Gloop
to be right beside her face.
Move so I'm real close to them just in case something happens.
What can I do to help you?
I feel like I'm on some psychedelics.
If you're a new DM or even maybe an
Don't
experienced
play with
DM,
us.
you're clearly witnessing DM failure here. Clearly. Engage
I try
your
to move
players.
my piece,
Keep
I
them
move the
interested
whole
in your
map.
game.
You have feelings and we're friends. You have feelings and we're friends. You're friends.
Don't you make this a pull door because I'll lose my fucking mind.
If I just try to open the door, does it open?
It opens out.
I mean, I'm sure you would have gotten there eventually, but...
Well, I don't know why I learned this spell. So.
Flailing around like one of those inflatable tube guys.
Oh no!
The wacky flailing arm 2-man.
I don't see you wiggling, motherfuckers. Wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I only wiggle when I want to wiggle.
I'm Jason.
You want to wiggle right now?
I imagine duality's wiggling.
You went really deep, man. It's not supposed to be deep tissue.
Your ass was mesmerizing.
You just need to put the tip of the needle in.
Just the tip, just for a second.
I won't be able to sit for a week.
Well, I don't feel comfortable sharing some of the naughty bathroom things I know how to do with a bunch of children. But...
Why?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Ask your ghost parents.
Oh god, my husband was here for all that. You cast this spell and the sky above begins to swirl into this butthole.
They in circles around you, like do. And he's saying this out loud too. He's making his own music that he's dancing to. Bigly.
I will not soon recover from this. I have never wanted the death of someone more than right now. Keisha, it was a good fucking game, but I fucking hate Brie. Fucking hate her. I fucking hate her.
No, you don't. You love me.
I do. I do.
When one warforged loves another warforged very much.
I see you, our one true king. We stand Brendan Fraser on this channel. We don't care what time it was. We don't care what his body type is. We stand Brendan Fraser.
Do you hear that, Jeremy? Do you hear that, Jeremy? Go fuck yourself, Jeremy.
Wolf anthros are adorable.
I'm gonna say while you guys are talking, the camera pans out to the lobby, and everybody in the lobby can see that Sheriff is talking to somebody in that office. Not sure who. They're very chatty back and forth, though. For both the Reverend and Jesse, you immediately pick up on a couple things. Not everybody in this town is particularly...
Don't feed the babies lead paint, coward.
They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Somebody.
Pants.
We should go to that family and then see if we can appeal to them. Is that the word I want?
I think it's begging.
We could threaten them with knives.
Oh, okay.
Or
So we
we
have
could
many
just
options.
That's a good idea. Let's threaten them with knives. Just tell them that I murdered the entire family minus one. It'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Nope.
I once ran into a Spanish beaver. Interestingly enough, there is no such thing as a Brazilian beaver.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? You sounded like you were grapefruiting your man.
I'm just gonna go now.
What's that? You need me? Okay.
Does this mean we win? Does this mean we won again?
I never want to leave here.
We're back.
Yep. Okay, so.
Howdy, partner.
Was there anybody else that you wanted to send messages to? If not, we're gonna time skip a little bit so that you guys get to Baguna.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so off the top of my head.
Okay. So, yeah. Karini, at one point, Esther does come to you and ask you if you think that it's a good idea to scry on Rirka before we all start this. Maybe find out where she is.
We definitely want to avoid meeting them both in the same place. Like, we don't want to fight both What's-His-Face and Rirka at the same time. That'd be bad, probably.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot. A lot
I mean,
could go wrong.
It would for sure be bad. That's one of those things that's like, it would for sure be bad. So yeah, we can do that. Yeah. We could do that.
Okay.
I would just have to prepare it one of the days. So.
Okay. So
Or
yeah, like on the second day, then you're able to cast that spell. Okay, so you cast your scrying spell, and your vision is sort of drawn from your body, and you sort of fly up through the clouds, and then you find yourself falling back through the clouds on top of a mountain, and your vision focuses in, and again, you see that very haunting visage of Rirka, and she seems to be, it doesn't appear that she's in Ebonbreak, at least not that you can tell, for one thing.
Okay. Good.
And for those of you that haven't seen this nonsense yet, here's Rirka.
Terrifying.
The sort of scry sort of rotates around her, and as it sort of comes in front of her, she goes from like looking in the distance at something to looking at you.
So maybe she can see invisibility, and she can see the orb, like the scry orb.
Probably a good guess.
Okay.
And she looks at it, and her face sort of splits into a smile that's way too big for her face. Like it opens up extra, and you see jagged teeth and sparks fly from her mouth as she speaks. And you can tell that she's looking at you, and she tilts her head a little bit, and she says, "I was wondering where you had all gotten to. It is too late. It has already begun. The crossing will happen whether you succeed or not. Have fun with the flare." And then the spell goes.
Did you hear my will do? Damn it! Okay, guys, we gotta think of a really good comeback line when we fight her later.
Can I cast Sending to Rirka?
Sure.
Yeah, Karini.
You're a bitch.
Little bitch says what?
Bitch. No.
Oh, do you really want to like hurt her feelings?
Why?
Because she was married and cheated on her wife.
Ooh.
And that's how she became what she is.
I mean, I feel like she probably knows that.
She might just need a reminder. It's been 2,000 years.
I don't know if I want to be that mean.
She literally has killed thousands of people in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Thousands of people. Tens of thousands of people, most likely. On top of the thousands, tens, thousands of people that she killed 2,000 years ago. Just think. You do you.
This one I don't say out loud. I'm afraid Ram is gonna judge me.
Okay.
You don't have to be this way. There's still a chance for you to come back around. I'll be there if you do. After we finish this. See you soon. Or see you.
No, after we finish this.
Oh, after we finish this. Okay. Well.
There is no response. You know that it got there, but there is no response.
You're a hoe. Did she say anything?
She's not in the city.
No, but she's not in the city. She's somewhere on the top of that mountain. Probably kind of where we saw stuff happening before.
Yeah, that mountain sucks.
Yeah. Make a perception check real quick for me there, Karini. Scry spell doesn't allow for like a lot of sight, but
19.
So around her was sort of fuzzy or misty or something like that. You're not entirely sure. You did hear the sound of like lightning and thunder in the distance, probably from the storm that had been on top of that mountain the last time that you guys were there. And you did see she was standing over sort of it looked like a big black metal basin that had green and black flames in it.
Does that mean anything to me? Like, have I heard anything of like that in lore, or does it sound like something that would be like one of the gates?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, it's pretty high. It's 16. Wow, only 12.
You have inspiration.
That's true. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, I don't think I rolled my things for the day either. Oh, but that's better. 19.
19. You're pretty sure that whatever that thing was in front of her was a beacon.
A beacon. Like what? Like to guide something here?
Probably.
Do I know what that would have been used for? Like, aside from the obvious, like, signal fires kind of thing?
You're not sure. Could be used for a lot of different things if it is a signal fire. It did look very magical, though.
That's okay. Looked very magical. Some kind of beacon.
And she told you that the crossing has already begun.
If I say that out loud, would, like, Elise or Ram know anything about that since they've dealt more with the There's Dune stuff?
Ram would
What, like,
probably
crossing
know that.
is?
Ram would probably be able to guess that that has something to do with coming through the gate. That something is on its way through the gate.
What about Elise?
Make an intelligence check.
I have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, right now you do because it's Cedar.
Oh no.
10. It could be a lot of things. You know that the gate is still intact. Every night when you go to do your part-time job, it's still there.
Are they doing something to make like a hole in the gate? Or like plane shift him here?
Crossing the river.
Or that? Freaking A. Okay.
I mean, I know one thing that we don't want crossing the river.
That's who I'm talking about.
That's
Oh,
who is crossing the river.
So we're talking about the same guy.
Yes.
Maybe you were right. Maybe we should have gone there. I don't know what we would have done to fight her, to stop her.
Well, it's too late. Now we can only deal with the consequences of our actions.
Silence works really well to shut some magic users up.
I do have that. Pretty much always.
And the best part is, I don't use anything that requires me to do anything other than yell.
I mean, I do, but...
Well, don't cast it on yourself. Just cast it on where I am holding the bad guy.
Oh, that's smart.
I'll be able to hear you if you're telling me something, but I don't need to say anything.
Bond, right?
True.
Yeah.
I'll still be talking, but I don't know if you'll hear me.
Do we still hear it in our heads when Ram says something, like responds out loud?
Yeah, you still hear it in your heads, but like Ram is still talking out loud. Like the bond is still there, but
if
they're
Ram
still
was in
talking out loud.
silence, if Ram was in silence, they would be talking out loud, but we would still hear them in our head.
Yeah, in theory.
I mean, even though we wouldn't be able to hear them out loud.
I mean, I'm technically thinking the words that I'm saying.
Yeah. It's the only way you can get Ram to actually talk in their head. You cast silence first.
But I'm still making the movements and reverberations with my box.
Yep.
It's just not making any noise.
Right.
Because I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, so you arrive in Baguna, and Baguna has obviously been warned that you were coming. There is a lot of action happening in the city. Things are being prepared. It looks like a few more Warforged have decided to join when the army gets closer, so they're gonna follow you guys there, kinda. They're gonna head out, like once the skyship gets there. A small sort of detachment from Baguna is going to head out and meet the army, join up with the army once it gets to the northern rendezvous point.
I think while we're here, Karani is going to spend the entire 3 days by whatever altar or temple to the Everlight is here, and she's going to be like casting commune and like sleeping in front of it. Yeah, just the whole 3 days.
Okay. Yeah.
Karani wakes up and there's always a hot meal ready.
Oh,
that is what they call me after all. Elise the hot meal.
That is not what they call you.
Sneeze.
They do call me that. Who would know what Elise is called? Elise or the other people?
You're not even old enough to name yourself yet.
That's why they're naming me the hot meal.
Gosh.
No.
You leave Elise any food for when they're up?
Are you meditating and staying by a shrine for 3 days?
Part of it. I'm doing my job.
You literally sleep when you do that. Well, you don't even sleep because you're an elf.
I do my job. So I'm okay, you can't fault me for not sleeping because I'm an elf. That is speciesist. I trance. Not all of us can dream. You should know that more than other people.
I don't dream or sleep either.
So you should give me food because I'm trancing.
No.
I'm communicating with
What
the
are,
Raven.
what are you doing during your waking hours?
During my waking hours, I am bustling, I am moving, I am shaking, I am on that grind set.
Please get out of here with your MLM buzzword bullshit.
What's wrong with men loving men around here?
Not that kind of MLM.
Oh. Energy.
Okay,
No.
I need
no.
Elise, and I need
no.
Karini to roll me wisdom saving throws, please, as you're meditating one night.
Oh god.
Because
I'm good
you know
at
what?
those.
Elise probably does
You're
worse.
a cleric, I would hope so.
Elise probably does worse, I bet,
Well,
because they don't have a
okay.
hot meal ready for them.
It didn't go in the freaking thing, but it wasn't at 20.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's still pretty good. 28.
Okay. So on the second night that you guys are in Baguna, you're at your respective shrines. Ram is sort of going between them like a nervous
noodle.
I'm not
whatever.
nervous.
No, the scarf hasn't grown by. I need you to roll me a d20.
11.
Yeah, so the scarf is now 11 feet longer.
Okay.
After all of that travel in the airship and now being here for a couple of days. Reggie's now using it as a nest.
That's fine.
And he's big now, so that's kind of a big deal.
He's a big boy. All right, so on the second night that you guys are here, Elise, you're at the Raven Queen's shrine. I can't talk today. Craney, you're at the one for the Everlight. You are both sort of drawn into yourselves. And you, at this point, you know the sort of sensation of being pulled into your own magics. Elise, you sort of expect that you're going to go to do your part-time job, and that's not really where you end up. You end up floating in a space that you don't recognize. You think maybe it's the astral sea, but you're not entirely sure. And you can tell that Karini is there with you. And Karini, you can tell that Elise is there with you.
Oh.
You can't
I
see each
like,
other, but you can
reach out a
sense
hand
that
as
they're
if
there.
I'm like, reach out a hand as if I'm trying to hold someone's hand, like,
We're gonna be like otters floating
friend,
through the.
we're together. We're together. Like, this is weird, but at least we're together.
Hey, Karini.
You also sense the presence of the Everlight. The Raven Queen is not there because she cannot leave the river.
Shit.
However, you can sense the presence of the Everlight. Okay. And as you're there, you see the divine gate in front of you. It sort of like shimmers, and it's real and not real all at the same time. Like, it's physical and not. It's many things in one. It's like water that has been woven into metal. It's always changing. It's never the same. And as you look at it, you can see that there is it's almost like there's a hole in the gate. And as you focus, you hear the Everlight. You both hear the Everlight in your heads. You say, "Look closely." And your vision sort of zooms in, almost like telescopically it zooms in. And you can see that there is what looks to be a horde of demons and fiends and things like that are on the far side of the gate. And they are pulling at the gate. Like they have made physical what is not physical. and are pulling at it and stretching it, and like they are trying to tear it apart at the base. And you can see that there is a very familiar looking figure standing among them, pushing against where the barrier would be. Like they're trying to move through it, but they're being held back. They're being resisted. You can't see what it is that's resisting them, but they're trying to push through it. And you very much recognize the black armor and the plumed hat, or the plumed helmet of Fairlawn.
Oh shit.
So she's... Okay, so that's who she's trying to pull through.
Probably, from the looks of it. And you hear the Everlight say, "I can't keep you here long, it's not safe. If they see you, you're in danger. You have to go back."
Does this not break the accords? Like what Ram was saying. Is this not... Or is it just because they're all avatars? They're all
not one of us that's doing it.
acolytes.
So it technically doesn't break the rules.
Couldn't we come
There's
here and
always a way
fight
around
them
magic.
here? Could we fight them here?
Could. You could.
What would it do?
Might delay them. They still might get through.
But they might not.
So we fight them there and more people die.
People will die no matter where you fight them.
But if we fight them here, it's just us. Pawns against pawns. With no collateral damage in the middle.
It will take him some time. This is just a warning.
And?
Go do what you must do.
Okay, nothing else? Nothing else inspiring?
Can't you send angels? Or anything?
They are forbidden from leaving Mount Celestia.
Rules.
We learned our lesson last time.
It's all rules, right?
It is always the rules.
Sometimes I understand where Ram is coming from. But don't tell them that.
Somewhere in the material plane, Ram is raging for literally no reason. Like, just suddenly very angry.
Like, bitch! You're literally breaking the accords. And you're still gonna do nothing. Okay. Fuck you.
I'm holding on to Craney like an otter. In the Celestial Sea.
Oh yeah, because isn't it the Astral Sea? It depends on your intelligence, how fast you move, or something like that.
What's your intelligence?
16. I'm part wizard.
Fuck. Okay, you're just like dragging Elise.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
I don't know who that is. Hey, Everlight.
Yes, Elise.
You got any cool stuff for Karani? I know you already gave her cool stuff, but you got any more cool stuff from the gods that you could just, throw our way? I don't know. Oh god, I'm getting kind of seasick.
I try to hold Elise still.
There are more relics in the material plane, if that's what you mean.
I don't think we have time.
It will take time to find them, though.
No, never mind. Can we go back?
I will send you back.
Craig, aren't you happy you're getting to see your god or something? Isn't that a big deal?
Yeah, of course.
You don't seem happy.
Well, it's not happy news.
I know, but it's like meeting a celebrity. I cling to Cranny's side more so we don't drift apart. Just slowly.
The Everlight sort of waves her hand.
Can I try
to? You guys are back in your body.
Can I try to use my what's it called? Divine intervention to wake my thing up more?
Sure. You come into your body.
I could do that every day.
Yeah, you've got 5 days worth of things that you could try that if you want to.
Should I do it?
That's what you decide you want to do.
All right.
You need to roll under 14.
5 rolls coming up.
Oh, but Aster can't use her woe to help you, sadly.
No,
Not
because
with
it's a D100
fine
roll.
intervention.
Okay, here's one. It was so close to landing on 13. Okay.
Brittany, you're good at rolling low.
That's one. They did this in Dimension 2073. They did this in Dimension 20 during downtime, where Lou Wilson's character was a cleric and went to a phone booth every day to try and do divine intervention.
I love Lou Wilson.
Dang it, 29? Okay. Come on. 84. Last one. 16!
Oh my god!
That was so close!
Can I bane myself?
No. That was
That
so
was
close.
so close. Oh my god.
That's not fair. I'm fine. You know, the first time I ever rolled that, I rolled a 2. Just testing it out. It didn't even count for anything. Okay. Oh.
What's that TikTok sound? All that work and...
Oh, and it's all rolling as B-boop. That's even better.
B-boop calls the gods.
Duality wants to know if they can use a crit card to succeed.
That's the, like... It's just like an automatic nat 20 thing, right?
Well, a nat 20 would still technically be over my level.
No, but...
No, but it's a critical success.
Can I use my natural 1 divination roll to fill in for that?
No.
That's 16. Okay. I'll use that on something
If
else.
chat wants to burn a card to help you with this, I will allow it.
Well, they're figuring that out. I would like
chat.
to...
I love you, chat. Please, chat.
In the 5 days, other than making sure Kirini and Elise have hot meals.
Okay.
And that card got played.
Okay.
I'm getting Reggie outfitted with armor. I don't care.
Okay.
If it's some sort of like magical armor, that's what I'm looking for. Anything to like reduce incoming damage or whatever. That's what I'm looking for. I'm also going to talk to Bip if they're around.
Bip has left with the other soldiers.
Okay, fine. I open my brain case.
It's empty.
Okay.
And I'm looking for anybody that is old. Has been here a
Anybody that is
while.
old?
Either old like me or has been in Baguna since they started waking up. Anything like that.
Okay.
And I also want to try and talk to Etch if they're still in the city.
Etch is still here, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to Etch for sure. And not in my brain case. I'm just like, where are you? Okay, I'll be there in like however long it takes me to get there.
2 minutes.
Yeah, Etch is over in the Iron Enclave in the center of the city where most of the Warforged hang out.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Etch about the corrupted or broken Warforged that are being created. Was that something that was happening when He was on the other side of the gate.
Okay, so Etch, you ask him, and Etch kind of... It was, but it was very uncommon. It was so rare, no one even thought about it. They just thought it was a malfunction. But now, it's happening more.
What exactly is happening with them? Like, what is making them wrong?
When I was there, they weren't sure, but it seems like somebody interfered with the Soul Forge itself.
Yeah, I get that, but like, what was making them wrong? Like, how were they wrong? It or whatever. Like, are we talking physically or?
Physically, they were fine. They would come out the way that they should, but they would sometimes come out mentally altered. Either would not immediately connect to the collective like normal, and they would show signs of aggression isn't the right word, but more difficult to explain. They would come out asking how to access the river. There were even a few that came out in clear support of the Chained One.
I mean, that guy sucks, but they're allowed to worship whoever they want to worship. And to say that they're broken and wrong because of that is a slippery slope.
I agree. But it is concerning.
Is it? Maybe it's just the next step in our involvement. I'm not saying I'm throwing in with Chain Daddy. That's not what I'm saying. But if we don't come out of the forge questioning, that's a red flag to begin with. If we come out and we already have thoughts and feelings, there's a couple things. Like our recycled souls, maybe they're not just ours.
Oh,
they could be other people's. Like fleshies. They could be
supposed to be fail-safes for that, but I understand what you're coming from.
Bitch, please. You're talking about the accords and shit that are being broken actively by the bad gods. And the good gods are doing nothing. So, like, fail-safes, kiss my ass. But, either way, like, people flip-flop on sides of war all the time. And if an old soul is put into a new body, they're still going to have those beliefs. If they don't all happen to be previous Warforged, I don't know. I don't think they should be treated unfairly just because they come out not indoctrinated to Primus. Because you can bet when I die, if I die and get recycled, this bitch is gonna come out and be fucking pissed at everything. And I'm gonna make it Primus's problem.
I understand. It is messy, at the very least. For the Soulforged to even be corrupted in such a way is...
But it's not. I don't think this is corruption. I don't think this is somebody going, I'm gonna put the bad shit in here. No. This is a soul that got recycled, and they were on the other side of the war.
I mean, I've heard stories of our kin who left.
Yeah. A lot of them did. Once we had the option of choice. And I don't think being made with that ability to choose is wrong. I don't agree. He's a piece of shit. And a lot of people are gonna fucking die. But I don't think that that is innately a bad thing for somebody to come out with thoughts of their own. Because I was born created without any.
Could I get some cookies real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.